أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to this series of perfecting our recitation of the Holy Qur'an. During these nights of Shahr Ramadan, we'll be going through various lessons on how to improve our recitation of the Holy Qur'an. We will be going through quick and easy practical tips on improving our recitation, and it will mainly cover pronunciation and tajweed rules. Why are we doing this? Well, it is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's words ultimately, which are perfect words. So why not try and recite the perfect book in the perfect way? And also, we recite surahs during our salah, and our salah is in Arabic. So why not try and improve our salah by improving our recitation? After all, there's that hadith which says, إن قبلت قبلت ما سواها إن ردت ردت ما سواها. If our prayers are accepted, everything else is accepted. However, if our prayers are rejected, then everything else is rejected. So this is perhaps an opportunity to try and make our prayers a bit more accepted by reciting it better. How are we going to conduct these classes? Well, we're going to address most of the common mistakes that we make, especially in Quran and Salah. And we'll come up with fun and innovative ways of practicing that, just so that we can improve our recitation together. How do we make the most of these lessons? Now, these lessons are meant to be family-based, so I highly encourage all of us to sit down together at home and go through the lessons together and through the exercises. Imam Ali alayhi salam says, "The house in which the Qur'an is recited will shimmer for the people of the sky, just like the stars shimmer for the people on the earth." I highly encourage all of us to take part actively, because there are a few exercises during these lessons that we'll go through. So don't be shy and let's all participate together. Every other lesson or so, we will be practicing with Quranic texts. And there'll be a competition whereby you will have to send recordings of the Quranic text. And the winners will be announced during the live programs every week. So let's begin. The first lesson is on short vowels. As we know, in Arabic we only have 3 vowels as opposed to English. The vowels in Arabic are fatha, kasra, and dhamma. These determine how we pronounce the different letters. The sound of fatha is symbolized by that inclined line on top of a letter. And this symbolizes to us that we should pronounce the letter with an a sound. For example, if we see that sign on top of a ba, we will pronounce it as ba. The sound of kasra is symbolized by that inclined line under the letter. And this will mean that we have to pronounce the letter with an E sound. Be careful, it's an E sound, down, not an E sound. The sound of dhamma is symbolized by a small wow on top of the letter. This means that we pronounce the letter with an U sound, which is upwards, U, instead of O. And we'll go through a few examples and I'll show you why it's pronounced as E instead of E and U instead of O. Another common error that we make with short vowels is that we overstretch the vowels. Now remember, these vowels are just meant to be 1 count. Sometimes we stretch them 2 counts or more. And most common reasons why is either we stretch the last letter of the word, just because we're trying to look at the next word, or the second is because the way we recite, our tune makes us prolong the short vowels. So hopefully after we go through a few exercises, we'll be able to master this. So let's practice. So what we'll be doing is we'll be using these different examples and you will practice after me. So the first example, nice and simple, all fatha. Wajada. Nice and simple. Repeat after me. Wajada. Nice. The second example is from Surah Al-Fatiha. Ihdina. Now remember what we said with the kasra. It's I, down, not eh. A lot of times we hear people say ihdina. It's not ihdina, it's ihdina. So let's try and make a point to say ihdina. Kasra is down. Ihdina. Now a slightly longer example from Salah. Sami'a Allahu liman hamida. So they're both the same phrases, but the top part is highlighted, the fathas are highlighted, whereas the bottom one, the kasras are highlighted. So, Sami'a Allahu liman hamida. Repeat after me. Sami'a Allahu liman hamida. Very good. And then the next one that we pronounce, Dhamma, Al-Mu'minun. A lot of times we hear people say Mu'minun. It's not Mu'minun. Remember when we said Dhamma is pronounced upwards. Mu'minun. It's not Mu'minun. So repeat after me. Al-Mu'minun. Very good. And finally, وَأَشْهَدُ أَنَّ مُحَمَّدًا عَبْدُهُ وَرَسُولُهُ. So this is what we recite in Tashahhud. وَأَشْهَدُ أَنَّ مُحَمَّدًا عَبْدُهُ وَرَسُولُهُ. I hope these help. Let us try and practice at home before our next lesson. I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we can use these lessons to improve and perfect our recitation. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.